situation like this. You did some repair, you did calibration, you have neutral, but neutral is flashing. It's flashing, and nothing helps. What it mean? It means that the clutch cannot be calibrated. Why? And how to understand that is exactly problem coming from the clutch and not something else like clutch actuator, transmission control unit. No. How to understand and how to check if it's possible to calibrate this clutch, or you need to remove the gearbox again and check maybe the teeth inside the clutch cover not in start position, maybe other problem. I will show you how to understand that this clutch, yes, can be calibrated, or no, not possible to calibrate this clutch even if you will bring 100 TCMs and 100 brand new clutch actuators. So it's possible to understand. We just need some scanner, no matter what the scanner you will use. Techstream, Launch, Autel, Schmotel, no matter, just some scanner. In every and each of scanner you can find this parameter that we need. It's also possible to check by hands, but need to turn on the brain to understand how it's working. Yeah, in this video I will not show how to understand by hand without scanner. This video with scanner. So I'm going to look at this. What we have? Trouble code, no trouble code. I'm going to data list. And I will check again these three parameters. This one, and this one. And what it means. Clutch stop point. It means that the clutch actuator is working. It did his job. Then learning TM transmission is calibrated. Then standby point fail. It means that the clutch cannot be calibrated. And we will check why it happens. How we check? We need these two parameters, engine revolution and input revolution. This is the revolution of the engine and this revolution of the gearbox. And we will check what happens with gearbox when the clutch is pushed or released. We will check it. So what we have the neutral flashing, no gas, no gas. It's a normal because the gearbox is not calibrated by the end. The clutch not calibrated. The gas will back when the neutral will light up and not flashing. It means that all will calibrate, gas will back. So this tutorial, it fit only if you checked and clean the revolute sensor and gearbox. Sometimes it has some garbage of steel, little steel, yeah, and signal not correct. So need to clean the sensor, put it back, and if it no helps, then this tutorial will fit you how to understand that the problem with the clutch and not nothing else. So what we have, look at this. The clutch actuator pulled the clutch, you see? It's on, yes. It pulled the clutch, and how it will doing the calibration. When we start the engine, clutch pulled, disc must be released. It must be on freeway. It must stop. This is important. Why? The sensor, revolute sensor in gearbox must be clean and it must be okay, because the computer checking revolution of the gearbox by this sensor. And when the gearbox is stopped, the clutch actuator start to release the clutch and find the touch point where is the disc will start moving. And now we will check if the gearbox is stopped or not stopped by this parameter. Which one? This one. Input revolution. This is the revolution of the gearbox. So I'm choosing this parameter. I'm going to graph mode. You can find this parameter in any scanner. What? Input revolution. And when I will start the engine, I will have here in best must be 0, but I will have revolution of the gearbox. Then I will open the bolts, loose the bolts, and I will start moving actuator by arm to this way, like I will more press the clutch cover, that the disc will release, that the disc will stop, that the gearbox will stop. And this is will the point from which point the clutch can be calibrated. And if I will moving by the end and the gearbox will not stop, it means that the clutch is not okay. So I will move the clutch actuator until I will have 0. Until I will have 0 on the screen. If I will move it by the end and it will know 0, problem with the clutch. Опа. О! О! 0. Опа, обороты пошли, чуть-чуть добавить, давай. О! 0. 0. Все, вот так вот я зажимаю актуатор. 0. Now I'm tighten the actuator. So I have this position of the clutch actuator, you see? In this position I have 0, 0. Now the gearbox is stopped and I will do calibration and it will calibrate the clutch. I will do calibration only for clutch. It's no matter what you will do, by scanner, by wire, no matter. I just want to do only for clutch, no matter. I can do full calibration, no matter. I will do for clutch with plus minus, plus minus. Yeah! So, you got it? Oh no! But it's working, you see? And now I have gas, no problem. Gas will back when the full calibration will done. So you see, in this car, this is the position of the clutch actuator. Sometimes when you have installed the brand new disc, not original, sometimes need too little. You install the clutch actuator in clamp position, you make with no clearance, no gap, but sometimes need too little press it more, that the clutch cover will press for 3-5 millimeters. And if it before not did calibration, it maybe it will make calibration. But if you will move it by arm, by the end, and the signal will still, you will see the signal, it means that you have some problem with the clutch.